I just wanted to update you on BlueCHP's work with the National Housing Finance Investment Corporation. Over the last 3 years, we've been working together for the creation of the short form called the NHFIC. And what this will bring is for BlueCHP is long-term financing. We invest in assets, houses that are over the long term needed financing matching that period. And this will bring substantial interest rate savings to BlueCHP, which we can then invest in new affordable housing. The real difference is in the sense of what term money we get. So banks are limited to about 5 years, whereas NHFIC can be 10, 15-year money. The process of doing credit approvals and providing security is very similar. It is new. The NHFIC is now only 6 months old. So for a new organisation, one has to really compliment their ability and what they've done so far in the ability to make this process as smooth as what possibly can be. Yeah, the expectation is that the cost of capital will be something like between 150 to 200 basis points, i.e. 1 to 2%, which on a loan of 70 million is quite substantial, and that savings will then be put into more affordable housing as we go forward. Initially, BlueCHP will refinance its existing bank facilities, and it has further money as part of its loan to accelerate its development program at Ropes Crossing in Sydney. Initially, the first tenure will be 10 years. That's the common market government stock rate. We hope in the future it's going to get to 15 to 20 years. It's ideal because when you build housing, housing has a life of 20, 40, 100 years. The longer you can match that maturity against the debt to the asset, the more secure that long-term asset can be held, and we can obviously use more debt leveraged over a longer period of time. We not only had to refinance debt on a much shorter term basis, 5 years is most probably the maximum, but the Royal Commission, APRA, and all the various Basel regulations on banks have made raising capital much more hard than what it used to be. And with the NHFIC, we now can get a lot more security of our tenure of loan over a much longer period. The NHFIC success will be really about organisations like BlueCHP backing it, looking for them to back us as well, and we're having a long-term investment in this sector that will last for really 100 years in the future.